Welcome back to the channel. Today I am so excited. Today is Valentine's Day. It is currently February 14th. I decided for Valentine's Day to buy a blind date with a book. I went to Barnes & Noble's and they had an entire display of romance books with just one quote from the book, and I found what hopefully is going to be a really good one. It's a really cute quote, so I'm super excited to read it. I'm gonna read it this weekend, and I was in the mood for a romance that I didn't already have on my shelves, and that was gonna be just a little surprise, a little treat. So what did I end up getting? I got this book. I don't know what it is. I was being super good, and I have not looked on the back where the price is, because apparently it does say a bit of the title, but I did not look. And when they were scanning it and I was paying for it, I did not take a receipt, and I did not look at the card machine, so I would not know what book I was getting. Our quote is, "Run away with me. You like tea. I like books. Care to open a shop and forget the world exists?" And yes, please. Yes, please. I like books. My very British fiance loves tea, and if he ever wanted to just open up a shop and forget the world existed, I would be the first one to go with him. This is also so cute. They had like a little bow, and I love the border that they chose for this book. It just felt super cozy. Hi, Spencer. It just felt super cozy, and that's exactly what I needed this weekend. So let's open it. I'm so excited. I'm so nervous. I feel like this is so cool to just have like a book that I don't know what it is. And I've also, like, I have bought before just books based on vibes and like just based on the cover, but to not see the cover and buy a book, just to go based on one quote, which this quote sounds amazing, and I want to love this book. I want this to be an amazing weekend reading this book. So, okay, let's open it. Yeah. Also, my dog's gonna go crazy right now because he loves unwrapping gifts. Ooh, we got some sprayed edges. Okay. Oh my god, I don't want to ruin this. This is wrapped so nicely. I like don't want to ruin. Okay, you can see it first. Ah! Oh my god. Oh my god, I literally have this in my Amazon cart because I wanted to buy it. Oh my god. Wait. Okay, first of all, my dog's gonna try to get the garbage, and I kind of want to save it. It's so pretty. Oh my god. Okay, so I literally had this in my Amazon cart right now because I just read Legends and Lattes, which is the first cozy fantasy that I ever read, and I was trying to find more cozy fantasy because I think that's my new favorite subgenre of fantasy. I absolutely love that book. Video will be coming out soon with me reading it and my reviews and everything, but okay, so what is this? All Rena and Cayenne want is to open a bookshop that serves tea with firelight drifts between the rafters, but Renya works as one of the queen's private guards, and Cayenne is the most powerful mage in existence. Leaving their lives isn't so easy, but after an assassin takes Renya hostage, she decides she's thoroughly done risking her life for a self-centered queen. Meanwhile, Cayenne has been waiting for a chance to flee responsibility, all the better than her girlfriend is on board. Together they settle in Tawny, a town nestled in the icy tundra near Dragon County, and open the shop of their dreams. What follows is a cozy tale of mishaps, mysteries, and a murderous queen throwing the realm's biggest temper tantrum, while these two women discover just what they mean to each other and the world. Oh my god! Okay, so I am so excited. First of all, the sprayed edges, they're kind of ugly. I probably would have chosen a different color for the sprayed edges. I'm sorry, that's so mean. I'm not the biggest fan of the sprayed edges. I don't really see the point of sprayed edges without like a design on them, but that's okay. I like showing sprayed edges on my bookshelves like this. This one, there's no design, so it's just gonna be like this. But I am so excited for this book. It is so cute. So we have obviously the two main characters here, and this was absolutely the perfect tagline. I cannot wait to read this. Can't spell treason without T. Oh god, I'm so excited. Ooh, okay, so we got a map in the front. That's always fun. And oh, this is pretty. Oh, we have a like full art of the two characters. That's really pretty. I like that. Do we have anything in the back? No, just an about the author, and no spoilers, please. Oh, it was self-published in 2022. Oh, I think this got traditionally published. I'm pretty sure this got traditionally published after the fact, because it's by Bramble. Yeah, okay, so that's really cool. So this was independently published in 2022, and then got republished traditionally in 2024. So that's really exciting. I am loving cozy fantasies. I mean, I've only read one, but I just love the idea of them. And, you know, this is kind of what I need right now. I need to be in a different world, but I need it to be cozy and not like us going to war. So I'm super excited. I think the only thing I'm not excited for is that this month, I was supposed to be prioritizing continuing series and not starting new ones. And this is the beginning of another series. But it's fine. I don't care. Priorities out the window. I'm ready to read this book. So I will come back to you with a little update when I get a little further into it. And oh, I'm just so excited. This couldn't have gone better. It's time for a little update. I am trying so hard to find clothing in my wardrobe that like fits this Valentine's theme that I have going on. And apparently I don't have much. I do have pink sneakers, and I have a bunch of pink items, but clothing-wise, I'm lacking a little bit. So we got maroon today. I feel like it's going to turn out a lot darker in the video, but I'm trying. I had the purple yesterday, have some maroon today. For my final update tomorrow, I do a pink, so I'm trying. I don't know how much it's working, but, you know, we're working with what we got. I have been reading Can't Spell T Without... Can't Spell Treason. I have been reading Can't Spell Treason Without T, and I am currently on chapter 16, page 126. So I have read this amount, and I have this left to finish, hopefully today and tomorrow. This book is so good. Oh my god. I don't know why I never read cozy fantasies before. Cozy mystery is my favorite subgenre of mystery. And I truly love like just a pure rom-com more than like dark romance or really just any sort of spicy romance. I love when reading to just escape into a cozy world where everyone is just living their like happiest life. And this is it. Because of this, I have been looking at so many more lists of cozy fantasy to hopefully add to my collection eventually. I am still working through my page-by-page project, so I'm not actively buying many books right now. I'm trying to read them off my shelves, but I may have done a little loophole and requested a few from the library. That's fine. Progress towards any goal, reading what I love. That's what 2025 is about. Anyway, Can't Spell Treason Without T. This book, I love it so much. We have our two main characters, Kyanth and Reyna. Kyanth is a mage. She's also like the most powerful, like, she is in charge of the mages. She is like the most powerful mage, and like it's her responsibility to take care of like the land and any natural disasters. So she has a lot of responsibility. Reyna is escaping from being a queen's guard and just trying to create a new life for herself, and one that isn't just one that doesn't just include a death wish. So they both move to a not so popular town, one that it's super small. The people there are really nice, but it's a bit disheveled, it's a bit run down, and not a lot of people like to go there because they feel like it's a dangerous area because it's a little more quiet, a little more run down. But everyone that they're meeting in town is so nice. There's such a community and such like neighborly bonds around, and at this point they are just opening up their bookstore and tea shop. It's called New Leaf Tomes and Tea. New Leaf Tomes and Tea, because not only are there tea leaves and flipping leaves through papers, through books, but also they are both starting a new chapter of their lives and a new fresh start. So they're just turning over a new leaf, and I just think it's absolutely perfect. So my plan is to read some more of this, and I will either come back with another update or my review of this book, and I just can't wait because this is so fun. I still can't believe that I just happened to pick a book that I was going to buy this week anyway for a blind date with a book. Like, it truly just feels like fate. I don't believe in coincidences, but it just feels like it was meant to be. And I cannot be happier about this. So it is day 3 of reading Can't Spell Treason Without Tea. Oh my god, this title is so hard for me to say. And I finished it. I have to say that I adored this book. And if you would like to know how much I adored this book, I may have bought the second book and had it delivered today. This is the second book in the series, A Pirate's Life for Tea. And I did buy this when I was just halfway done with this. But I could tell you that I will absolutely be starting it this week. And I'm so excited to continue the story. There's a third book coming out March 4th. And the fourth book coming out in August. So I will be reading this, and if you're following my other series on this channel, you know that I'm trying to limit the amount of series that I'm starting, and it's not working great. But if I, read both and I'm caught up, then, it's kind of like a null ad, because, I'm adding a completed series rather than, another book. So, that being said, I bought the second book, but we're not going to talk about this one. It is absolutely gorgeous. Once again, I am in love with these covers, these illustrated. This one has a picture on the front too. Okay, so this is the one. That's Raina, and that is Cayenne, and they're perfect, and I love them. So, what is this book? What is this review? So this is a sapphic cozy fantasy, and I saw a couple of reviews where people were complaining that it was too cozy, and this is a cozy fantasy. It has cozy in the title, and they were complaining that not much happened, and they were just living their life, owning a bookshop and a tea shop, and that's exactly what I wanted. Sometimes you just need cozy. I can completely pick up a Game of Thrones book, a Throne of Glass book, Fourth Ring, Red Rising. If I want a fantasy filled with fantasy, then I have books available. But sometimes you just want something cozy. It's the same, I think of it as the same way as sometimes you just need a pure rom-com. You need something where it's going to be cliche, the tropes, exactly what you're getting into, it's going to be a happy end ever after, and sometimes that's what you need, and that's perfect. And that's what this book is. It is cozy, it is fantasy. They are opening up a bookshop, selling tea, and just living out their best lives. Now, I did give this book 4 stars. This is a series, and it did beautifully lead into the rest of the series. The entire series is a mystery series overall, where we are trying to find 3 missing dragon eggs that were stolen. And our mage, our magical sorcerer being that owns the bookshop, made a deal with the dragons to find the eggs to keep the town safe from attacks. So that is the entire mystery that we're actually following. Book 2, they're actually going on the adventure to try to find the eggs. So egg hunting did not happen in this book, but it set up the rest of the series. The main conflict in this book was surrounding Reyna, our Queen's Guard who fled, and the fact that that is treason to the crown. And now the Queen wants her dead and wants her captured. So my main complaint, and the reason that this got 4 stars from me instead of 5, is that wrapped up way too quickly. It was very much like just tied in a neat little bow, and because of that, it didn't feel very, like, I'm going to say the word realistic. And I understand that this is a fantasy book, and a fantasy book with dragons, and therefore not realistic. But the way that the conflict just played out, I'm hoping that we touch upon it again in book 2, because it just didn't feel fully resolved to me. It just felt like an easy way to pacify the situation for now and move on. That being said, I adored this book. I loved the side characters. I loved how the town and the community was being built. This shop and this little bookstore, this shop, it really was bringing the community together and really making this place that they settled into a place that you want to stay, which was not the case in the beginning. So it really showed how books really just gravitate people and bring them together as a community. And I think that that's so important and so true to everything. And I absolutely loved this book. I am so excited to read the rest of the series and to just continue this story. That is truly why I bought the next one, is I just knew that I wanted to jump right into it. I have a couple of books that I need to finish because I am currently reading quite a number of books right now, but after settling my current reads, I will definitely be starting the second book. In terms of a blind date with a book, this is exactly what I needed from a blind date with a book. I don't know how I just happened to pick this book. Out of all of the quotes that I saw at Barnes & Noble's when I was choosing my blind date with a book, I truly don't know how I just happened to pick the most perfect book for me at this moment. But I think it's just a testament to sometimes when you don't know what you're getting into, you don't go in with expectations, or you don't go in with too high of an expectation. I just wanted a fun book with a little bit of romance for Valentine's Day, and this is exactly that, and it's exactly what I needed. And truly, I could not be more happy with this challenge, and I really want to do it again in the future. That being said, thank you so much for watching this video. If you're still up until this point, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all of the YouTube things. Hit that bell icon if you really, really want to. And I cannot wait to do this again in the future. This is truly your sign to go and find a blind date with a book. If you don't have the option to buy a blind date with a book right now, honestly, grab a couple of books off of your physical TBR that I know everyone has, and wrap them up and just pick one at random. Even ask ChatGPT to make you a little blind date prompt for each of the books, and shuffle them up, maybe leave them a day so they're not like fresh on your mind, or have a friend or a partner do it for you, and pick a book from that. Because just getting to unwrap a book and just read it right away that you don't know what it's going to be was so fun, and I just loved it so much. So please let me know if you get a blind book yourself and what your experience was, but I cannot wait to see you in the next video.